Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to use one of my favorite decentralized exchanges, or DEX as we'd call them, called Uniswap. That was my puppy just shaking. Okay, let's get started. So first off, we are going to go, not here, we are going to go to Uniswap, uniswap.org. And this is very important. There are a lot of scammers and hackers out there. So you really want to make sure you're using the correct website. It's uniswap.org, which I will link in the bottom of this video as well. You're going to click Launch App. Once you do, you're going to be prompted to connect. Well, not prompted, but you will need to connect your wallet. In our case, I'll be using my MetaMask, as I showed in a previous video. I'm going to click connect. There are many options. I won't go through them today, but we are going to use MetaMask. It's one of the most widely used. And this is what we're doing. You're going to click on it. Just a few moments. It's thinking. It should have popped up with my MetaMask wallet asking me to confirm it, but it didn't. But you can see up here the little blue one by my MetaMask extension. Click on it. And here it's asking me if I want to connect with MetaMask. So you're just going to make sure the right website's asking you, right? It's Uniswap up here. This is the correct wallet. You're going to say next. It will prompt you with these, sort of disclaimer, like what it'll be enabled to do. See your address, account balance, all of these things are normal. It's fine. So you're going to click connect. Now it's connecting. Great. Then you're going to scroll up. I know in the beginning I would get stuck. I'd get here and I'd be like, nothing's happening, Scroll up and you will, what is it saying? Oh, sorry. It's just showing you something new that's going on, but it's really quite self-explanatory. So I'm just going to X out of it. Okay, got it. So now it's giving me a little walkthrough because this is a new MetaMask wallet I set up. So, this is where you would click to join other networks like BNB or, Polygon. There's a few of them. So got it. Right here is where you see what you're connected to. Got it. And the 3 dots is where you would be able to see your portfolio. So got it. Okay. We just want to do an exchange. I transferred over a bit just to do the transaction. So I transferred over like 0.02 ETH. Okay, great. So now we're connected. You can see at the top right corner, we're connected. All right. So for the sake of this video, I am going to show you 2 things. So one, I'm going to show you 2 different tokens. The first I'm going to show you is SUI. SUI is pumping. I'm not about to suggest that we go buy some SUI, although I do suggest you just go read a little bit more. I will make a video on them. It's a Korean token. There's been some sort of questionable events in its past. It does have an amazing team though. I believe many of the developers came from Facebook, now known as Meta. So it's a strong team, but there's been some incidences that have happened that have just sort of made me raise an eyebrow. Anyway, what I'm getting at is right here. So you see next to contract, you see the SUI logo. You don't see the Ethereum logo or BNB, right? This is where you would see if it's available on these networks. You can also just scroll down to the bottom and you'll be able to see all the exchanges it's listed on. And as you can see, next to all the names, you'll see SEX. And this is how you know it's primarily listed on centralized exchanges, which is not the objective of or the intention of this video. So I just wanted to show you what the contract address would look like, what it can look like. We're going to look at Rollbit. It's all about like Rollbit right now. Maybe I should make a separate Rollbit only video Let me know if you'd like me to do that. I do have a good take on what's going on in the market, mainly because of my connections. And my babe is Kyle Chassé Kyle Chassé on YouTube. He's also a builder, founder and CEO of Master Ventures. I was actually CMO there, for those who don't know, CMO of Ignition and Paid Network in the early days, but I exited my position to start my own marketing company. Anyway, a lot of information on myself. And now I just want to help new people learn as much as possible because we're entering a bull run. Okay, so we're going to look at Rollbit. I also don't recommend buying Rollbit right now because it's pumping, which is great. I'm going to go potentially sell some Rollbit after this. But what I want you to look at here, and we will buy just a little bit for the sake of this video, is look at the contract. You see how there's this little icon? That's Ethereum's logo, right? But you don't see BNB anywhere. So we know right off the bat by looking at the contract, it's listed on Ethereum. And Uniswap supports Ethereum, so it's perfect. All we will do is click on this little button. Now it copied the address. And we're going to go back to our page, right? Our Uniswap page, which I recommend you bookmark. So just go ahead and bookmark that now so you never get scammed. So we're back to where we started. Our wallet's connected. And now what we need to do is add in the address we just copied. So copy, paste. And it gave us Rollbit as an option. Fantastic. So we're going to click on this. Now we're set up. You can see my balance. I'm not going to buy max. I'm going to buy a little bit just for you guys. So 0.01. Let's buy that much. Okay. Amazing. I should buy less. The price is too high. All right. So you see everything it's going to be about $5 in gas, 4.79. I'm going to click swap. It's going to show me another pop-up screen. Don't get alarmed. It's just the process. It's going to ask me to confirm all the details again because it's crypto and you just have to check and confirm again and again. You need to walk and check everything like you're walking through like a bomb. What do they call it? Like a minefield where you like at any moment you might step on some grenade or something. That's the level of caution you have to have in crypto. You literally have to check and dot and cross all your T's. And I know in my MetaMask video, I gave you the seed phrase for my MetaMask. That's a dummy account I don't use, doesn't matter. But don't ever share your seed phrase with anybody, okay? That was just to explain it to you. That said, now we're all confirmed. You're just gonna click confirm swap. Boom, there we go. It's confirming. We're just going to be patient and wait a little bit as I have some tea. That now is cold. All right, it's thinking. Nothing's happening. So it says you see small little letters. Proceed to your wallet. Okay, click to my wallet. And you see the information and price data is being updated every few seconds. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm. Sometimes you need to pay attention to this price where I'm highlighting because this can be very high depending on transaction volume on the network. I've seen it as high as like the same value as I'm trying to send. It can get very expensive. So right now it's not so busy. So I'm going to click confirm. You see how it's pending. This is normal. You can speed it up. That's a separate conversation for another day to talk about the different options in sending. All right, amazing. So executed, it says confirmed. So now we want to confirm, right? There's two ways. You can either see where I'm hovering. I'm going to do both for you. You can click on that. This is your receipt, so to speak. And you can just, if someone, say you send somebody, you want to send somebody confirmation that you just bought the certain amount of tokens on Uniswap, you would just click copy transaction ID, and this would be like sending a receipt, right? Also, you can click on here, view on Block Explorer, and this is where all transactions live on Ethereum. They live here on Etherscan. So people will say, send me the Ether scan or da da da. Like that's what they're talking about. All you would do is copy, literally just copy the URL, and you would drag and drop and share that with whoever's asking you. You can also track your own transactions and keep this in a spreadsheet so you have proof of all your own transactions. You can do that too. Anyway, that's one way, right? So let's go back to where we were. The second way is right here. It'll say swap success. You also can just click on explore. It'll take you to the exact same page, which we already have open. So I'm going to close. Okay, fantastic. So that's it. Basically, we have successfully purchased cryptocurrency on Uniswap, which is one of the widely used DEXs, exchanges. And now I'm going to show you a few others that are great. GMX. GMX deserves its own full video. I will make one on GMX, maybe tomorrow. What's awesome about them is they have a completely different model where you have the opportunity basically to be an investor in GMX, and based on how much they make in fees, and this is just off the top of my head, okay? Based off of their general earnings as a decentralized organization, they will pay out a percentage to stakeholders, kind of like at a company, a publicly listed company that has stocks. You know how if you buy in, you will get dividends? Well, similar concept, but in crypto. So amazing. Kyle, my partner, knows some of the developers, and that's how I know it's a great project. Okay, next one is PancakeSwap. This is a big one. And yeah, I would encourage you to go check it out. Let me know if you want me to make a video on it. I will do it for you. But this is another one if you want to try them. And then let's go back for a second to Coinbase. And let me just kind of take you back to the main page, because this is where you can get a lot of your information. You can go under exchanges and see all the crypto exchanges, decentralized exchanges, and derivatives. For the sake of this video, let's click on decentralized exchanges, and you'll see there's a bunch listed here. Crypto is very much so go at your own risk and at your own pace and take your own responsibility. You'll hear again and again people say, don't trust, verify, because people are corruptible, cannot trust. And that's the whole ethos of blockchain. Is it's all programmable, it's cryptographic. You don't have to trust. You can just see it on the blockchain, right? So what I'm getting at is there are several decentralized exchanges you can use, but I don't know a lot of them, and I don't know a lot of people that use a lot of them. So I gave you the ones that have been used the longest, are the most trusted, have been around I'm giving you the ones that I feel extremely confident in sharing with you. And that's what I will continue to do on this channel, is share the best resources with you. Okay, and just a quick recap on the differences between exchanges. In yesterday's video, I went over what are called sexes, and I referenced that again today, and I'm sure you saw it on the CoinGecko, exchange listings. You'll always see this is the abbreviation for a centralized exchange, like Coinbase, like Binance, like Gemini, and a few others. OKX, which just had a massive correction or dump today, which is very sad, or was it yesterday? But it's a great exchange overall. I'm not vouching for them, though. I'm just letting you know it's one of the oldest ones, most well-known. So that's a SEX. A DEX is what we covered today, which is a decentralized exchange. And this next page, where did you go? Okay. Basically explains visually the difference between the two. Right? This is centralized. This is what we call Web 2 in the system we've all been used to operating in, which is there's one controlling body, a CEO, a founder, and one executive team, and they have all their employees and brands and services and products, and they control it all, right? This can be great for control and like for speed and cohesiveness of brand, but it can also be very corruptible, right? They can just change information. They can just choose to rob, steal, and all the awful things, right? And no one can check them because they are the top, like a pyramid. Decentralized looks like this, where there's no one party in control. Information has to be validated at each of these connecting points, or what would be nodes. And it's amazing. And different crypto projects have different token economic models or incentives that basically govern the way validation happens within this organizational model, right? Who decides what gets approved? Who decides what is scammy? Who decides security measures? Who decides how the crypto will get recycled throughout the ecosystem, or why people should stake? There are so many good questions. And decentralized organizations, also known as DAOs, which can be a separate video as well, it's the science of how you organize this that seems to have no apparent shape or order, but it's amazing. This is actually Kyle's strong suit at Master Ventures. His art is token economics, because anyone can make a token. You can literally just Google how to mint, a crypto like token, and they're just like made for you drag and drop options, but they're not safe. They've not been audited. They have no science to them or art, and therefore they're just mainly like pump and dumps, right? Anyway, it's a whole other conversation. I'm actually going to be doing another podcast with Kyle. If you didn't see my previous one, it is on my channel. I'd encourage you to go watch it. It mainly just goes over, the big picture of crypto, the opportunity that is here for us all. It's an awesome episode, and he goes over 2 of his projects that he's building that I think are game changers, literally like Robin Hood, like redistributing wealth to everybody. It's amazing. But this next episode, I think I want to go into talking about token economics. It's a little bit more advanced, but I'd like to explain it in a way that will make sense to everybody, so that, it'll be great. Okay, well, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed. I've enjoyed sharing this with you. I will be sharing a lot more content with you. I'm just getting going, just getting started. So I appreciate you stopping by. I'd appreciate your like, your subscribe, your comments. Please be nice, okay? This is like a whole new project for me. But give me good feedback at the same time. I appreciate that. Just don't be rude. Anyway, I love you very much. I hope you had a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I will see you here tomorrow. Ciao.